Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I thought that I would do a completely different video to anything I've done before, because I do post quite a few Primark hauls and you do all seem to comment the same question over and over again if I can do this particular video. So I'm here today to do it and I just really hope you like it, you do learn something. But without further ado, let's get straight on into the video. The video is actually things that Primark employees do not want you to know. So these are like little hacks which I've learned and which quite a few people, and I think quite a few people do actually know these, but I just thought that I would share them just in case you don't. That basically employees don't want you to know, because I don't know, like just like little tips that sometimes you just don't really know and you want to know. So I'm just going to share them with you guys. So the first tip, so tip number one is that Primark get new stock in pretty much every single day. And you're probably asking me, how you haven't worked at Primark, how do you know this? I know this literally when I was trying to, like, it's happened multiple times when I've tried to get a hold of things or there's something I want. When I wanted the Primark Sappy Bee range, I phoned up every day to try and get hold of this Snuggly, and they said we do get new stock in every single day, so you'll just have to keep ringing up and checking. And on the 5th day of me finally ringing up, after they were supposed to get it, they finally had them in. So if I wouldn't have rang up, I would not have known and I would not have got the sold out item. Main thing here is that they do get stock in every day, so if you go in one day and they haven't got your size, maybe just ring up the next day and the chances are they most probably have it the next day. So don't give up, hold out, and the chances of you getting it are very likely. Just make sure you go back the next day. Tip number two is to make sure you go to Primark in the morning. I feel like this is quite self-explanatory. Like guys, if you want to go to a shop and you don't want it to be messed up and messy and absolutely packed, go in the morning. At times, say if you're going on a Saturday, if you went in about 3 o'clock on a Saturday, where I live, it's going to be like the Hunger Games and you can't see anything and the queues are huge. Like, you do not want to be going there. If I ever go to Primark, I usually go on like a Monday or a Tuesday in the morning. That's usually, and I usually go about 9:30, 10, and that's usually when mine is most quiet. There's never anyone in there and the new stock is fresh and it's hung up and you can find things so much easier. Do not make things harder for yourself by going in at night, or because they're not going to have what you want, and the chances of the shop just being an absolute mess is second to none. You do not make more hassle for yourself. If you're gonna go to Primark, make sure you choose that date and go in the morning, because that is the best time to go. Hack number 3, which is I feel like it aims mostly at Primark, because Primark is quite a messy shop. It can also be in other shops, similar like Variety or Topshop or anything like that. But this stands in Primark because it has happened to me so many times. But the hanger sizes don't always match up to the clothes. I feel like because there's so many clothes everywhere, it's quite hard for specific hangers to match clothes, and you do always need to check. But a hack which I've actually learned myself is that there's certain clothes, if they don't have the hanger sizes for, they'll actually turn the hanger around reverse. So they will turn the hanger from this to this, so the hanger is actually blank. So do not be fooled if the hanger says possibly like a size 12 and it's not a size 12 and it could be a size 4 and it's going to be way too small for you. So make sure you check. Hack number 4 is to do not even bother asking staff if they have a size or an item in the stock room. I feel like many of us would have probably learned this firsthand, is the chance of you asking in Primark if they have a certain size in an item and them actually coming back with it, it's not going to happen. It's never happened to me. If I wanted something and I've asked, they never have it. Many employees actually say that in the stock rooms of Primark, it's absolutely huge and everything, and there are just tons and tons of cardboard boxes. And these cardboard boxes, the cardboard boxes are actually a lucky dip of what the hell is in there. So the chances of them going in that box and pulling out that coat you've asked for is very unlikely. They're just not going to bother looking. They're going to walk off, stand in that stock room and come out 5 minutes later and act like they've asked when they actually haven't. So I'd just say save your time, go home, don't bother asking, and come back the next day and see if you can find it for yourself. So hack number 5 is that clothes are labelled from smallest to largest on the shelves. So if you're looking for a shirt in a bigger size, always head to the bottom first to save yourself from literally starting at the top and going all the way down. If you're looking for a big size, start at the bottom. If you're looking for a smaller size, start from the top. So then you know where to look. Hack number 6 is that you can return faulty items. There is always this misconception that after a certain amount of time, or just in general if you buy an item and it's not that it doesn't fit but it's broken, that it's broken and you can't return it. In Primark you can. Just make sure you have your receipt and you'll be able to possibly get cash back. If you don't have your receipt, you will only be able to get an exchange, but you can return faulty items. Some stores do this and some don't. It's actually possible to get money off of faulty items in there. If you was to find a shirt with a button missing, or most typically if you find clothes like makeup random or stuff, in shops like River Island they'll already discount them and you'll find a tag on it which says I'm not perfect but it's got money off it. But in Primark they obviously don't do this. You might find they do, you might see it occasionally, but the chance of them they don't. If you take it to the tills or customer services, you may be able to speak to a manager and possibly get 10% off. I haven't tried this myself, but I've heard this from many people before and it has worked. Hack number 7 is that staff do not get discounts. Staff do not get discount in many shops like Marks and Spencer's or House of Fraser or many other different, or New Look and stuff. In many shops staff do get discount. In Primark, as far as I know, they do not get discount. So there aren't really any perks to working in Primark if that's something you want to do, or if that's something you're looking to consider. Primark employees do not get discount. Hack number 8 is that do not try and return clothes to the normal tills. It's not going to work. So if you're thinking, oh my god, the customer services tills is so long, I'm just going to go to normal tills, don't bother, because you can end up queuing in there and then they're going to say you need to go to customer services, then that's why you've got a longer queue. You're just going to spend loads of time queuing. Save yourself time and just queue in the customer services till, and that's final. Next up, something really handy to know is if you are going to the returns desk and you're taking back a whole load of items which come over the sum of £70, you will need to wait and they will need to call a supervisor, and the supervisor, manager, person have to authorize it, and this can take a long time because sometimes the managers don't come straight away. You will have to wait quite a while because sometimes the managers don't come straight away, they are busy in there. So yeah, the next hack is to bear in mind that whatever is shown on the internet, on their Instagram page, on their Twitter page, on their Facebook page is not always true. When the Saffron Barker range came out before, just because it said it was going to be in that store does not mean it's in that store, and it definitely doesn't mean they're getting the full collection in. So just because online, say with the Chipmugs or the Beauty and the Beast pots or the Sappy Bee range, many of the employees didn't even know what the actual ranges were, let alone have it in stores, so they won't always get it in. Sometimes it can be on their books but they can get cancelled off, so you're not always guaranteed to get the limited edition stuff that you want. You do have to sometimes wait. So that is my Primark hacks. I literally forgot how many I've just said, but however many I've said I'll leave in the title and we'll just generally see. But thank you so much for watching this video. I really enjoyed filming it and I love chatty videos. If there's any other tip videos you'd like me to see, like working in different other places or just general random ones, then let me know and I'll be more than happy to do them for you. Thank you so, I don't know if I'll say it again, but thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in my next video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe and I'll see you soon. Bye!